I'm live. Hello, everybody. I'm currently eating a popsicle because my blood sugar is dropping. Of course, it would drop. Of course. You know, you can't expect anything more than just dropping blood sugars. So, I'm trying to eat this very quickly. I'm sorry. And here's Tom cough. So, how is everyone doing? Hopefully good. Trying to eat this very fast, and I'm trying not to. Oh, sorry. That's just saying my blood sugar is very, very low. I'm urgent low. Okay. 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 My my blood sugar is urgent low, Tom. I might have to dip out, so don't go too far, Tom, in case I have to dip out and you can work on it. Just hang loose. Hi, Sam.
Yeah, take your.
I already did. It's 53 and I've already had a glucose tablet. I ate 2 pork chops and green beans and green beans and scalloped potatoes and stuffing, trying to get a lot of carbs in. And then yeah, I'm eating a popsicle at the moment. Yes, I am eating the carbs like you won't believe. So I've already ate the food. I ate the food when I tapped out to get this live ready. So we just need a moment. Talks amongst yourself. I'm watching. Code word is camper. So yeah. So you'll just have to look at the butterfly for a minute or two while I get this down and fix these numbers, because of course it would go off after I started. Because I had my little glucose tablets. I can't chew gum, and
No, I'm saying you got that too.
I know, but I can't chew gum while they don't want to hear me chewing gum, because it'll be hard for me not to blow a bubble.
There's 2 cookies left. Do you want those?
Mm-hmm. I want a cookie.
Get those cookies. She's 53 and dropping.
So, if something happens and I get below 40, I might peace out for a little bit. Okay. So now I got a popsicle, and a cookie. I hate this because I feel so sweaty. This one was a bad one. And I ate breakfast.
You had cereal, you've had lunch,
I've had cereal, I've had lunch, snacks, glucose tablet, popsicle. And this just hit like a tiny bit ago. I know, Lola. Pardon me, I'm chomping on the cookie. I'm just so sweaty, clammy. That's what's weird, because like blood sugars will be one of 2 things for me. Perfectly fine, then all of a sudden shoot really, really high. Or they will just all of a sudden bam 60. That's what they did to me today. So I don't know. But I'm very happy to be back. I miss my cousin though. We had a lot of fun even though she was in pain. we watched on TV. I never really watched TV, but on live channels they had Happy Days and Mork and Mindy, so we watched that a lot. And then we watched Bailey Sarian, Murder, Mystery, and Makeup Monday. Yeah, she got introduced to that. She liked that. So yeah. Why are you ringing? I'm eating. I'm 49 now. Babe, I'm 49. Better come in here and babysit me. Yeah. Hey! You need to get in here. My blood sugar's 49.
You're all kinds of sugar.
Yeah, but I could pass out. But hey, this is the wonder of diabetes, boys and girls. Oh, now they handed me lifesavers. I know this. Can you give me Kleenex? Because my nose is just like running. I know this isn't the month of diabetes, but this is a good lesson. What can happen? They think they're looking for a correlation between fibromyalgia and the diabetes. Because, and if I'm having a lot of pain, which the last couple days I've been in flares.
Do you want me to make you grip Kool-Aid or something?
Yeah. I don't want it right now, but yeah, go ahead and make it for later. What was I saying?
Lemonade picture's almost gone.
You know, I'll probably be refilling them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wonder if the swelling and the fibromyalgia is pushing against my pancreas. So, I've got a lot of causes that would make me do this. So, yeah. Hopefully, I can put a diamond down. Sorry, my mouth full. So what have you guys been doing since I've been gone? It's still going down. And I've had a lot of food. I don't get it.
I don't either, because it just been slowly, it dipped, probably like 11:30.
Uh-huh.
Came up a little bit, and it's just been a steadily drop.
Yeah.
Because right now, according to this, you're 49.
Let me see what I am on here. 49 and going down.
Yeah, that's what this says.
Yeah.
But it's always like 10 to 15 minutes until anything.
I'm going to be so sick. I'm like a dog from all the sugar, man. I'll be nauseous. The cookies are delightful.
Yeah, because that's the last two.
This is a cookie that Jamie sent me when she sent me a package. Jamie at Bassing Girl Craft, and it had some recipes. These are the, what is it called? The ultimate oatmeal cookie or something?
I think so.
They're amazing.
I know they got a little bit of peanut butter,
Chocolate chips,
chocolate chip, and
oats.
some oats.
It tastes just like a Reese's cookie, but with oatmeal instead of regular flour.
Okay, I just need to see it go up.
I'm keeping track of it over here.
I'm not going to be able to eat these right away. My stomach is like, no more.
I just put them there that way in case you need them. You have something to...
You're nauseous.
You'll have this Kool-Aid on standby because this thing's got loads of sugar in it, so...
Hi, Mara! My blood sugar's tanking.
Are you done with your coffee?
Yeah. If you can just give me the tea. I'm done with the coffee. My blood sugar's 49. It went Tankville. I've got a little bit of cookie left, and then I'm gonna start diamond painting because I can't eat any more sugar. It makes me nauseous. We're starting out welcoming myself back with chaos and delay. So, alright, let me put this back on the board. Sorry for my chewing, I can't help it. Okay. You know, you think when you're younger and you can eat a bunch of sweets. Oh, that would be amazing if I can just eat a whole bunch of sweets. And then you become a diabetic and you realize how daunting the idea of having to eat a bunch of sweets. Ugh. Okay. I'm gonna stop whining about it. Okay, I should have enough to get me to at least 130, 140. We'll check later. Anybody want to take any bets of what my sugars will be? Once this all kicks in, I'll be hyper. You guys are gonna be like, would you calm down? Never.
She got tea, but I want to give her that.
So anyway, how's everybody been since I've been gone? What have you guys been up
You
to?
went up to 59.
Yes. All that for just 10 points. Really?
But it still says going down, but here's you some great Kool-Aid as well.
Okay.
It's got ice in it, so it gets cold.
Okay.
Well, it's going to stay cold.
I was with my cousin and a very sweet, sorry, my brain. A very sweet young lady. The neighbor friend lives on the property of my cousin. And they have a 15-year-old, soon to be 16. And she's like, "Oh, can I hang out?" It's like, "Yeah." So she hung out, and she helped me take care of Dusty. So we played Spa Day, and we colored her hair, we did her hair, nails, makeup, made cookies, and I had so much fun with her. She was such a delight, and such a really sweet girl. And if I needed anything, oh boy, she was just right on it to help me. And yeah, we had a lot of fun. And one day, she was up, and Chris was coming to visit his mom, because that's Dusty is Chris's mom. And so I was like, okay, well, we already have Chris, and we have Philip, and we have Kins. That's her nickname is Kins. we have all of them, and 2 other cousins were coming. So I was like, okay, well, we'll call Wyatt. We'll have Wyatt coming. And then we will have a big teenage / early-ish 20s party. So I made a bunch of spaghetti and meatballs and stuff. And they just hung out and played games. And everybody had a great time. So that was one day. So yeah, Angel, you know, if you give a Jill, if you give, gosh, I can't even speak right. It doesn't make sense what I'm saying. If you give a Jill a child, she has to have more. So then all of a sudden we have a room full of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 kids. Yeah. All hooping and making noise and playing games, and yeah, it was fun. They played Cards Against Humanity and Muffin Time, all kinds of cute little games. Yes. So we had a blast listening to them. We were in here watching TV, and they were in there hooting and hollering. It was fun. So yes. We did that one day, and then her husband come up a couple of times, and when he wasn't working, and because he still continued to work, because I said, I got this, it's fine, you can work. So on his days off, he would come up here and hang out and have dinner and then go back home so he could take care of the animals. So yeah. All right, let's see. Yeah, we're working on the butterfly because, oh, it went up to 70. Okay, we're doing good. Because Ken, she did diamond paint some because she was fascinated by it. I'm like, you can get on there and diamond paint. So she diamond painted some, and she liked it. So, but yeah, other than that, I have not touched a diamond painting until this morning. Yes, I have not diamond painted. I had my nurse's cap on, and diamond painting just wasn't in the cards for the last about 10 days. So, yeah. But it's just like getting on a bike. You just hop on and start pedaling. But I did cause some chaos and hilarity in Mara's stream, of course. Talking about turtles. Fabulous. And then my blood sugar tanked, and I had to go. Ah! But I've missed you guys. I have. Because I've even not been too busy. I haven't really even gotten a chance to really get on Facebook that much either. It's just been like, peekaboo, I see you guys, and I gotta go, bye. So, don't know. And I'm like, oh no, we're like halfway into this month and I haven't even done an awareness. I haven't had time to even think of get an awareness together. So yeah, I'm way behind on the ball. I've not behaved like I should. Uh-oh, yes, go walk Paco. But late at night, when I finally go to bed, I did get a chance, to watch my little sumo wrestlers cook their meals and eat and then do their sumo practices. And Tom and I are looking into seeing if they have merch so we can support support them because they're really a bunch of very sweet teenagers slash early 20s, and very disciplined and love what they do, and it's just really neat to see them and watch them grow into sumo. So yes, there was a really cool shirt that they had on, but when we looked online to see, they didn't have it for the public, so I'm kind of like, But we looked at how much it would cost to support them. It would be, now mind you, they only show it in Japanese prices, obviously, because they're from Japan. But it would cost to support them, it would cost 30,000 yen? I think they're yen. 30,000 yen. And I'm like, what on earth? That would be like 3,000-ish roundabout to sponsor them. And we just don't have that kind of money. So maybe we can, if they get shirts or something, that we can buy the shirts and still like be, supporting them because they're really sweet and they're good kids. Yes. Sumo. See, you never know about us. You never know. When you think you got Tom and I figured out, bam, we hit you with something else. Does anybody else have something like that they would love to support? 30,000 units, 4,100 American. Woohoo, we don't have that money. If we had the money, the house would be done. So yeah, we just watch them on YouTube and watch their skills grow, and it's kind of like watching your kids. I think there's 15 of them in the stable, and you kind of watch them and you see their skills grow because there's a lot of new ones. I think just like they just got 4 new kids, and they're like in their teenage years, and I think the youngest one is 15. And to watch them grow and literally grow because they have to gain weight, and then watch their skills. It's fabulous. We have our favorites, and it's hard for me to choose just one because I feel like, oh, you guys can do it. I'm like rah-rahing the TV, going, you can do it. Don't do this or do this. No, grab a hold of this. Me rah-rahing through the TV. Yeah. Most people have football or basketball or baseball. I have sumo. But it really shouldn't be that much of a surprise because it's like a form of martial arts, and I was in karate, so yeah. Tom likes it. Philip, but Tom likes it. He watches it with me.
What do I find, man?
Sumo wrestling. The sumo channel we watch.
Yeah, I find it, man.
He finds it meh. I mean, it's not horrible. Yeah, he's not against it, but he's not for it either. So yeah. Let's see. Let's pick up some of these little strays, and then we can go on to over here. I only have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 papers left, and not all of them are the size of a full paper. So we're getting there slowly but surely. So do you guys have any interesting things that you watch that no one would ever imagine that you would watch? Curious. Spill the beans. Empty the coffee grounds. Get the hot water. Let's talk. The one thing that kind of got me at first is when they said that the place was called a stable. And I'm like, a stable? Isn't that a little bit insulting, you know? Hey, you live in a stable. But then after getting to know the culture and stuff, that's just what it is. It's just what it is, so. Uh-oh. Turned it off. Come on. Come on. Oh, and did I unplug it? Oh, no. I realized I hadn't. Come on. Come on. I'm going to have it a little brighter today. Hi, Janet. Oh, really? You can see? Okay. You don't want to see my grays? My lovely grays. I don't blame you. I don't want to see them either. Uh-oh. Drills on the floor. Luckily, it was You should have told me you were seeing my grays and my toolbox. Messy toolbox. But it's fabulous. It's got my stuff on it. Okay, is that better? Well, you're still.
Can I borrow your snippers?
Which snippers? You can't have these. These are mine.
Well, I know we need them to cut some zip ties real quick.
Okay. Have at him. I guess he's gonna steal my snippers.
I'll bring them back.
Oh, my snippers. How can I go on without the snippers?
Well, the snippers are making my life easier.
Aw.
Because now cats can't get under my bed anymore.
Good. Okay. That's positive. We're having positivity.
No, I don't. No.
Is that better? Is that better? Ooh. 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 Sorry. I would say a perverted joke, but I'm not. So insert perversion here. Beep. And the only reason why I'm not is because I'm right on the verge of being blood sugar low, but yet hyper from all the sugar I've eaten. And I'm like, no, I better not say things to get myself in trouble. So y'all just have to, I will plant the seeds and y'all can grow it.
Now, if you drop something back there, that's on.
Oh. Tom is giggling like a little schoolgirl. Like a little schoolgirl. Oh, I've said his name here. Hello.
Hello.
Are you going to tell them what you have been up to? Are you going to help me? Are you going to say something, Mr. Man?
You're leveled out at 59.
What?
You're leveled out at 59. You're not dropping.
I'm only 59?
You're not dropping, but you're leveled at 59 right now.
I feel like I should be a lot higher because I'm... Okay, there's that. Okay. Well, then I don't need to be left alone yet. So, talk. Tell them what you've been doing.
Working. That's all I can say about it is working.
So what have you been doing at work?
Traveling. I've been down south of southern Indiana.
We're at down south Indiana. You know, some of these people don't know Indiana. Where at?
I've been
how close to Kentucky have you been?
literally across the river from Louisville.
You didn't say that right. It's got to be Louisville.
Louisville.
Louisville. Gotta have a mouthful of marbles when you say Louisville. Louisville. Yes, Mara wants details. So spit some facts, huh?
Details?
Deets. She
What?
wants the deets.
She wants the deets.
What you been doing? I don't even know if they knew about the whole greening of the beer. Have we talked this
Yes, we
greening
talked
of the
about that
beer?
because I couldn't go in detail of it.
Okay.
We talked about it. It was before everything went down.
Okay. So very politely and cautiously, tell them what you've been doing.
Well, we had a guy get let go from the company.
Yeah.
His route covers the southern part of Indiana.
Yes.
So I've had to go down. Well, just not me. There's been a couple of us go down there and go down to work, which is about 2-hour drive each way.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little over 100 miles one way. But all in all, the guy hadn't been doing his job. So now we are cleaning the cleanup, which some of it does not look good at all.
Mm-mm.
So it's taking some time. So I've been working between 10 to 12 hour days for about the last 2 weeks. So, and like today, I went into work for a little bit to get my van serviced. And right now I'm on call because it's a big weekend for Indy, because we have the Big Ten championship going on, or tournament going on for basketball. Monster trucks are in town. There's I think it's a comic convention in town, plus parties going on for St. Patty's weekend.
Yeah.
Right now. So yeah, so right now I'm on call for evening shift.
It's chaos.
So if I get an email or phone call, then I go and take care of it. So yeah, I haven't had any time to work on the house. I haven't had time to work on the camper, which has really been kind of bugging me because I've been wanting to go over and work on the camper. Couldn't. The house I'd rather work on the camper right now.
Yeah.
It's getting really close to camping season, and
We're not ready.
I'm ready to go.
Hi, Dory.
So it's been very exhausting. Not as exhausting as it's been for her, but I've come home and literally I get home between 6 and 7. I leave probably depending. I could leave 5:30, between 5:30 and 7 o'clock in the morning. I don't get home until 6 or 7 at night. Then I come home, and then I get to join the fun that she's had for the last all day.
Yeah.
So
It wasn't really that bad. It was just really tiring.
Yeah.
Because I would get up in the middle of the night and make sure she had her medicine. Every 6 hours around the clock, she had to have her medicine. So I didn't really get full sleep, but that was okay. I have sleeping issues anyway, so there was no skin off my tail. But
and then I haven't been sleeping the best the last few nights.
No.
I had a couple nights where I slept really good. Then the last couple nights, like last night, I didn't hardly sleep worth a crap.
No, but you wasn't snoring, so I'll take that because you didn't wake me up snoring.
I will say now that my sinuses are getting better, I don't snore as much.
The trees in Canada are safe.
I'm still healing because like last night I had the CPAP on, and it woke me up because it felt like I punched myself in the nose, but it ended up being my shoulder and my side, You're 60 and dropping.
I can tell I'm dropping. Okay, I gotta get a lifesaver, guys. I can tell
So-
because I'm getting really warm.
That's why as soon as you started fanning yourself, I wanted to check. That's
Yeah, after you've been a diabetic for a while, you can kind of tell by your body how you're doing.
but like last night, my nose was hurting, my shoulder was hurting, my side was hurting. I'm like, okay, I just slept on it wrong or just rolled over too much, and I moved the CPAP up into my nose, and it hurt.
The baby's crying. And my blood sugar drops. The baby, I have a baby alarm that's crying. Yeah, I'm 48. Here we go again. I hate this.
But it's leveling off for some reason.
Pardon the chomping. I have to get this lifesaver down.
Do you mean bring some sugar
Yeah, just bring me a spoon and some sugar. I might have to resort to just downing a spoon of sugar. Sometimes I do. But hey, this is life and your family, and you can see what diabetics have to go through.
Babe, I just brought this in.
Okay. Yeah. Just don't be gone too long. Yeah, you guys can see. I don't know if you guys can see. 48, urgent low. But diamond painting still happens.
And you have your Kool-Aid to drink too, babe.
Yeah. Drink of that.
Yeah, right now you're leveled off at 48.
Kool-Aid is fabulous. I just ate a pineapple, but it's the 5 flavors. Every Christmas, I'll tell this story. The reason why I have to get those. Every Christmas, I would get my grandpa a book. You know the books, that you opened it up and it had all the different lifesavers in there, and it was like a Christmas book. I'd always give him a book of lifesavers, but you don't find them very often anymore, and you can't find them with the butter rum. I don't know what happened to butter rum lifesavers, but lifesavers, bring those back. Sorry.
So I had to go when I was
So,
at Walmart, I made
yeah.
sure I was looking for them because last time, when we looked the last time, they were out. So
Yeah, so I got a book of lifesavers for Christmas because I love lifesavers. Okay, what am I getting now? See, this is one thing that's fun about it is I never know what I'm gonna get. I got chalky chips.
I figured that'd be one thing. You can get a lot of sugar there right there.
But it's hard to talk because I got my mouth full of chocolate chips. Wow.
But we'll get that sugar up.
Yep.
We don't have much desserts, but well, you ate the last 2 cookies.
I've had cookies, popsicle, lifesavers, chocolate chips,
And you got Kool-Aid and you got sugar.
Kool-Aid,
Lifesavers,
sugar,
diabetic tablets.
Uh-huh. iced tea, 2 pork chops, some stuffing,
Green beans,
green beans.
olive gratin potatoes, or
Au gratin
scallop
potatoes.
potatoes.
You would think I've had enough. Orange juice is weird to me. Orange juice, I have to be very careful because of the acidity, because it burns my throat. And it just doesn't do as good. But what does the best, what I'm waiting on for the worst, because it's the worst for a diabetic, is this. When I get like, when I'm hovering at like 41, I will get the biggest scoop of sugar I can fit in my mouth and dissolve it under my tongue. So yes, the sugar is in the building in case I need it. Why is that beeping?
Well, now it says you're 61.
61. See, and it'll do that. It'll go up, down, up, down, up, down, but it'll never get past 80, and I hate that. I would just be happy at 80.
Well, that's what we're... It's going up because it's 61 right now.
But it was doing that before.
It didn't go that high.
Yeah, you would think out of all of that, you would think my blood sugars would be behaving. And that's one thing that's really weird is it's got to be a little bit of the fibromyalgia. And the doctors think so too. Because I have been in a flare for a couple days now. And my tummy is a little bit more swollen right there than usual. So it's got to have a correlation. And we're working on it. He's not... The doctors and the residents are like, we're not poo-pooing that idea because you might be onto something. Because they don't know much about fibromyalgia. So I'm kind of like the guinea pig, and whenever I go in there, I'm like, well, I had to do this and this and this and this and this, and I never got above this. And they're like, oh my gosh, after all that, you should have been 300.
Also, what doesn't help with your fibro is this weather.
Yes, this weather is
This
not good
weather's
either.
got you in a flare too with the thunderstorms, the weather up and down.
Oh
like
my
tomorrow.
goodness.
Tomorrow's going to be high 40s.
And it's been
and it's
70s.
almost 80 today.
Yeah.
So
it's like...
So this weather's not helping you at all, especially...
Yeah. Yeah.
So and that's causing your sugars to go chaotic too.
Yeah. But
we've played this game a few times.
Yeah, we play this game a lot, and
it used to be both of us tag teaming that crap, but now I don't have a sensor. I can't monitor. I just go by feel, and I haven't really felt that way for a while.
But you're not doing the Wegovy either, and that.
Well, my last shot was a couple weeks ago.
See, and you're not doing that, and Wegovy will make your sugar drop a little, so there's that.
So I don't know if I'm going to be able to stay on it or not. If not, then I'll be happy with my weight. I don't.
Yeah.
I got on it to try to lose weight, but yeah. I'm happy with my weight no matter what. So.
Yeah. Yeah, we do have a poker machine, and they gave him a bunch of strips and stuff for it, but you know as well as I do. Are they really gonna test? Have you tested it all since you got all your stuff to test?
No. See, I haven't felt the need to. I've been feeling all right.
Okay, guys. If I have to skedat real soon, don't be alarmed.
You're still in the 60s. I've been checking.
Because I've got the tired now. I'm tired. But all of that should perk me up. So I'm just saying, if I tap out and Tom has to come in, don't worry. Because my body is getting tired.
Don't worry, everybody will leave because it could be a silent auction or silent
auction.
Yeah, silent
and
auction.
Here we are going to donate this used glue dot, silent auction style. Anybody want this glue dot? It's only been used for 2 weeks, or it's been off of the market for 2 weeks.
No, whenever I get back to diamond painting, I'll have to have you refill my pens because I haven't used them since you filled them.
Filled them, and
they've just been sitting in that container.
I know.
I didn't expect to be out for 2 weeks after my sinus surgery. I didn't, and then turn around and have all this go on. So
yeah. Well, we've already had a code word camper moment already once in this stream. So, okay, this is the best way I can explain it. Have you guys, okay, how many people have diabetes? First of all, I'm curious, how many of you have diabetes? Or are very familiar with diabetes? I'm curious. Say, hey, girlfriend. Oh, come on.
62 and dropping.
Okay, so Lola. Anybody else other than Lola?
Do you want some more chocolate chips?
No, I'm about so sick and tired of sugar.
Sorry, that's the only thing you've got left, babe.
I'm getting in the big wigs here because I'm getting sick of sugar. I'm just going to eat
You're gonna
them.
eat sugar.
I need a spoon.
Just take that spoon.
I need a big spoon. Because I have to double dip with this. And I don't want to double dip. Give me like my wooden spoon. If I'm going to do this, I'm going to do it right. Okay. Like when your sugars go down. And I realize my sugars can go down a lot farther than other people's can. Because mine can go into 40s before I even feel like I'm going to pass out. So, have you guys ever had that feeling of pure and total exhaustion? Like arms heavy, legs heavy, your brain don't want to think, and you're just sick and tired of stuff. Here's the sugar I'm getting ready to down. Don't do this at home, boys and girls. I'm just weird and my body just, yeah, I'm getting sick of my body right now. You're gonna have to speak for a few moments, Tom.
Oh, shoot. I will say, I may have to look on Lodge. I've seen some skull pants. I saw those like, ooh, and they were, I don't know if they're Halloween or what they were, but they were...
Dolly.
No, they weren't Dolly.
I want Dolly.
Oh, you want the Dolly pants? But I saw the skull, they look like muffin pants. Or cornbread pants, one of the two, and I'm like, oh, those will be neat. But I need to look at the website and see what I can see. I know I gotta... Tonight or tomorrow, I need to run over to Walmart. I need to get some shit. I forget. Now I don't forget what I knew you would get.
Ugh.
Oh, gummies. I need to look at vitamin gummies for you. I'm gonna see if I can find a Downy ball. You alright?
I got my full sugar.
And I need to see about getting more stuff to make soap. Need to see what they got. So I may see about that. Because I know them. Like I said, either tonight or tomorrow, I'm gonna clean this closet out. Or, yeah, closet. I know I still need to work on getting the monitor raised up and putting the new extension thing in. But did get Philip's bed closed off. Cats can't go under there no more.
That's nasty. Okay. All right. Yes, I totally believe that body shutting down to conserve energy. But it's weird because my body will get down way lower than what normal people's will, and it's a little scary. It's like I don't really feel anything until I'm like, you should be at the hospital, and I'm like, yeah, I can go lower than this. You have got to be kidding me.
It says you went down to 54. But you gotta remember, you just took it, so that sugar's not going to kick in just yet.
They gave me medicine to dump, because all of my family are, kidney dumpers. That's just how it affects us. We're all kidney dumpers. So in the night, we have to take medicine because our sugars will pool in the kidneys and to help that dump. So we're all kidney dumpers. So yes, like with the swelling around the pancreas and all of that, I have no doubt that it's pushing on. But I mean, it's not anything I can do. I just can't, on bad days, suck out all of the junk. I wish it would be nice enough, you know. Oh yes, you're swollen. Let's suck out some swelling. I wish. Yeah, all of my family are the same types of diabetics. And we are the scary diabetics. We are the, if you don't do right with your body, you can lose your eyesight, you can lose your ability to walk, blah, blah, blah. That's why I'm very cautious. I listen to my body. Losing weight. I'm doing everything I can to listen to my body and help it. And then I've got this new medicine, which helps regulate everything. So yeah, I'm doing what the doctor wants me to do. Lots of fluids, lots of potty breaks. So yeah, that's what I'm doing. But yes, we have the dangerous kind. I've had family members that were on 3 shots, 3 pills a day. Or 3 sets of pills, 3 shots, you know. But luckily, I just have 1 shot a week. And just diet and medicines and stuff. In fact, in about 4 more months, I'll go back to the doctor. And if my blood sugars are still as they are, or just 0.3 lower, I will only have the shot once a week. Or once a week. So I'm doing really well. My last blood sugar was 6.7, and they want it to be at 6 or below. So yes, I'm trying to do my best. It's just sometimes my body's like, girlfriend. Yeah, I ca- I have to caliber my Dexcom. Like when I put it in, and then I have to do the whole thing and make sure it's right and blah blah blah. So yeah, there is like a few minutes difference between what the Dexcom says to what my body is, like 2 or 3 minutes, but luckily I've had this long enough that I can tell what my body is doing, or even the wicked little stepsisters tell me. Yeah. But normally the Dexcom is really right on the money. But I've had diabetes now for... Oh, come on. As long as I don't hear the baby crying, I'm okay. Baby crying when it's bad. But like every time I do it, I'll take blood sugars and I'll make sure. The doctor said like within a couple points is fine, but if it's over like 10 or 15 points difference, I have to calibrate. But usually I just check it. That's what I call calibrization. I check it to see if it's over 10, then I got to go in and fix it. But if it's under 10, does it make sense? Am I mumbling? I might be mumbling. May not be thinking and saying what I'm trying to say clearly. But every time I put a new one in, I have to take my blood to see how far it is right or wrong. That's what I'm trying to say. Most of the time, I don't have to do anything with the machine. I just got to make sure that it's close. And 10 points to me is not that bad of a deal, no. But if it's more than 10, if you understand what I'm saying. To me, I'm babbling and I make no sense whatsoever. And that's just because I've been low now for... Let's see. How long have I been low? Let me get my Dexcom out. Or Dexcom pulled up. And I'll let you see my sugars. So that is how much, if you can see. Like, I went up a little bit. You can tell I went up a little bit. And then around 10:30, like that's when I had my cereal. And then it is tanking. So yeah. But it's 61. And I'll fight with that for a while, and then my body will finally say, enough. Jill, what are you doing? And it'll balance out. So yeah, that's what. Oh, I wonder if Tom's got somewhere to go, because I just heard you want to come in here and sit with her.
Yep, I gotta take off, go do a service call.
Oh, okay.
Because Joe called me, my phone never rang.
Oh.
So that's what I had to go call him.
Okay.
Right now, this says you're at 61.
Yes, I know. I just heard I didn't hear the baby, but I heard like the wah, wah, wah.
So I got Philip to come in and sit with you.
Okay.
While I go take off. Because Joe goes, well, go do that. He goes, right now, that's the only one you got. He goes, call me when you're done with it, and I'll let you know.
Is it far, or is it downtown?
I don't know. He's supposed to be sending me the information.
Okay.
So, I'm just waiting to see where it's at.
Yeah.
Maxwell, you can't be laying in the doorway.
Okay, Mara. All right. Have a good nap. The Dexcom is so much better than the Libre. I had the Libre, and then it just was acting up. It just wasn't working right. And then they said, oh, you want to try the Dexcom? And I thought I was going to get the older Dexcom. And I got the new Dexcom. I put them, let me see if I can show you. Like, here's my elbow. The doctors recommended me putting it right above where the elbow bends. So that's where, and it's pretty good. I mean, considering every once in a while I have one really wonky and I'm like, oh, come on. Now I know that's not right. But luckily I've been a diabetic, so I've been a diabetic since 10-15 years now. So I've got the gist of how it makes me feel, and I know it's like, ooh, yay, something's happening. I am sick and crap of sugar.
Love you.
Love you.
You went up to 62.
Woohoo! Party! 62! Hey, if I can just get to 80, I'll be happy. But see, this is how I am, guys. I'm sitting here. My blood sugars are dropping. But I'm in here diamond painting. Like, rub some dirt on it. It'll go up. Should I be laying down? Probably. But do I care? Nah. No,
Stubborn.
dude. I'm diamond painting.
She's diamond painting and she's stubborn.
Yeah. Hey, Philip.
Hi.
How are you today?
I'm okay. Didn't really sleep much last night, despite having my bed back, but it's been okay. I'm just gonna be in here with headphones on so I don't disturb your stream.
Okay, that's fine. What if everybody wants to talk to you?
Then they're gonna have good luck getting my attention.
How rude. How rude. My thing is I really can't poke my fingers. It's simply because I don't bleed. That's the reason why I got accepted for it at all. My numbers make it to where I shouldn't have to use it. But since if I want to get a reading, I might have to poke my fingers 3 or 4 times, and you know, that hurts your fingers. They're like, yeah, no, insurance, you're going to cover it because she can't test without poking all of her appendages. And I've tried alternative site ones, and it's like, again, they want me to give them 5 or 6 readings a day because of the fibromyalgia and what goes on with my body and the weird quirky stuff. So I would be a human pincushion. So insurance says, nah, man. And the doctor goes, yes, sir. And I get it. Other people in my family don't have a bleeding problem. Their blood loves to escape. Me, if they, like, I've had some people, like, try to get blood out of my arm. It don't work. They can't find a vein unless they have one of those little x-ray things that shows where the veins are, because my veins like to play hide and go seek. So, yeah. Most of the time, what they do is they'll put an IV in my hand, like if I'm having surgery, just to get the anesthesia in, and then they'll switch it to where they can poke and prod to find a good vein while I'm asleep. That's usually what happens with surgery. I've only had one person ever find it the first time. And that was a person that was on Lifeline, the helicopter. And like they just happened to get lucky. And I turned my arm the right way. I held my mouth the right way. And yeah, everything was held the right way. And he found it. And yeah. So usually I'm like, I can save you time. Just put it in my hand. Like, well, for surgery, I'm like, well, if I'm asleep, I don't care now, do I? Oh, here we go again. All right. What am I now? I hear the baby squalling. 43. I'm getting really fed up, guys. 43. All right, let me drink some Kool-Aid. You would think Kool-Aid would do it. Yeah. Urgent low. 43. I might just have to do this square and then lay down. Because there's times where if I'm upright and I'm using energy, it will zap me down a little bit. I can't imagine diamond painting would keep me from getting my blood sugar raised, but sitting up might. I've had that happen before where I was in the bathroom and I was sitting up and my blood sugar was like 70 and I'm like, oh, I can use the bathroom and get out. And then there's times where it's like, nope, it crashes, and then Tom is in there feeding me sugar while I'm sitting on the toilet. So, I am going to do this a little bit. I'm going to see if it goes up. If it doesn't go up, I won't go lay down. Maybe it's just the act of me sitting up. My body is weird, but I'm in some pain today too, so that probably isn't helping me. I really don't want to go to the hospital because there's really nothing more they can do except just give me some sugar water, and I can give myself sugar here. There's really not much other they can do but just give me fluids, and I've got coffee, water, tea, and grape juice or grape Kool-Aid. I'm drinking. Because there's really nothing else they can do. Except just another bill for me. Which Philip will hang out in here with me, so. But I'm going to try my best to stay on as long as I can. Okay, bye Lola. Oh yeah. But I haven't done too bad. How long have I been on? An one's going to be a short stream, but darn it. Hopefully my blood sugars go up. Let's all root them on. Let's cheer them on. Come on, bloggers. Come on, bloggers. Get up. I really want to do at least one more square. One more square. But since it's being a pain in the butt not going up, I should listen to my body. I hate that. Guess I can always go and lay down and watch some sumos. Yeah. Here we go again. 48. No, 43. Okay. Sorry. Yeah, that's what I hear when it goes low, baby. Yes. Having diabetes is fun, they say. You'll love it, they say. It'll be a pain in your butt for the rest of your life, they say. But at least most of the butterfly is done. And here this month I wanted to have this done and start on the waterfall and the trees, and I was hoping to get this all done today. Doesn't seem like that's gonna happen. Yay.
Last night, my shoulder was hurting, my side was hurting, I'm like,
Oh, come on, good job, man. Okay. Let's see, where else? Let's get some E's. E's? A's? Yeah, we have some A's. Let's do some A's. And I'm so full, I can't imagine I would need to eat anything else. I mean, I had 2 pork chops. Great, and a lot of green beans. So who knows? Is anybody else doing anything stained glass? Or have done anything stained glass? I'm curious. Can you still see? Yeah, you can still see my head too. Sorry about that. Scoot it up a little bit more. Make sure you can still see. Yeah. Where's the C's at? Here we go. So who's still with us? Who's still watching? Peeping. Where's my peepers at? Yay, Janet's still peeping. Who else is peeping? Yay, Sam's here. Yeah. Trying to think about what I want to watch since I'm kind of like blah in the brain. I might see what's on live TV for a little bit because I want to be able to be really good so I can concentrate and focus before I watch any YouTubes. And I have a lot of YouTubes to watch. Let me see. What is my sugars now? 56. 56. Let me get a chug of Kool-Aid. Well, hey there, Blizz. Blizz is sitting on the back of the chair. Oh, and it's really sweet, too. So you would think that Kool-Aid would do it. But no, it's probably because I'm sitting up. Because usually I lay down when my sugars go up. But no, I'm sitting up. So I want to at least get this square done. I haven't diamond painting in 10 days. I mean, really. I think it's been 10 days. At least since the 5th. Tom left to go to work. But Philip is in the room with me. He's watching me. Making sure I don't do any stupid human tricks. Like on what... Do you guys know what stupid human tricks are? We used to have a talk show host named David Letterman. I'm sure you guys have heard of him. And he started out with stupid pet tricks, where if you had a pet that did a silly trick or a stupid trick, you could come on. Well, then they opened it up to where people could do it, and they called it stupid pet tricks, or stupid human tricks. So he's in here making sure I do not do any stupid human tricks. And I mean, I'm looking around. Because a lot of times with me, you can't go by slurred speech or anything because I speak crazy anyway. So a lot of it of mine is when I look around, do I see green? Do I see floaties? And I don't. So I'm not in any danger of really just ambulance time. But I just don't feel right. But I'm one of those where most people should be like in hospital. I'm like, oh yeah, I'm fine. My sugars are crazy, but I'm alright. So I don't have the little floaties or anything. I do have right now the headache. My lips are not numb or anything. It's just my body reacts to it differently. But I'm not seeing any floaties or anything, so we're still good. And I've had so much down my throat in the last half hour that I'm feeling pretty confident as long as I don't hear that damn baby squealing. But this is the reason why I leave my phone on. So if there's an emergency, we know. My sugars drop, we know. Now you guys are going through. Now you guys see why I record and I have my phone on. This is exactly what happens. Yeah, I've had a lot of sweets. I've had a heaping spoon this of sugar. Ugh. I know it's an urgent low. I just drunk some Kool-Aid. I have my phone that goes off, and then I have the sensor just to make sure that they're both saying the same thing, that maybe something's wrong. And you can tell, you know, they're both saying 47. So I know one thing is not different than the other. They're balancing. Yeah. And that's another way that I check to make sure everything is right. So everything is right. It's just my body. You know? What better way to spread awareness than to show someone going through it? So I guess this is just a awareness video that I didn't know was going to be an awareness video. This is diabetes. What better way to talk about it, I guess, than to show it? Do I recommend being as low as I am? No. If you are this low, go to the hospital. I just know this is how my body reacts. Could be a flare. It could be the swelling pushing down on my pancreas. I've been lower than this before at the hospital, and they just give me water with some sugar in it, let me lay there for about an hour, and they send me home. Nothing that I can't do here, because they do tests and stuff, and it doesn't show anything. You know, my A1C is good. Everything's good, so there's no need to do anything, they say, because my body, the medicine that I'm taking makes my urine up, so there's nothing they can do. So I just drink a lot of fluids and go along with it. If I start feeling like I'm gonna pass out, one of, you know, they both get me towards the bed, lay me down, put my legs up, and if I black out, they've known that I've had a lot of sugar in me anyway. They just call 911. But yeah, really not much they can do. And this kind of diabetes runs in my family. But I'm not sweating. I don't see green. I don't see sparklies. And I have my glasses off. You would think that I would see something. I don't. I'll put my glasses on just to make sure. No. I see no green, no sparkly, no, nothing. Nothing. It's just weird how my body is. I have nearby, I have this, Janet. I already ate 2 pork chops, scalloped potatoes, stuffing, green beans, tea. I've had 2 glucose tablets, Lifesavers, chocolate chip tea. I already had coffee, Kool-Aid, and a giant spoon of sugar. That's what I've had. And I feel like I'm forgetting something. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, I was sweating earlier, when it was higher. But then I started really putting sugar in. But a lot of times, if it does this, it could just be I'm sitting up and I'm putting pressure on the pancreas and or putting pressure. But I want to get through this square and then I'm going to go lay down. I'm going to gather all of my tricks of the trade, go lay down and see if taking the pressure off of the pancreas doesn't help or does help. We'll see. But Philip is in here with me, and I don't feel too bad. I'm not saying that I don't feel it. I feel it. I can tell I'm off, but it's not as terrible as it should be because I just I'm used to it, and I'm used to feeling how my body is feeling. But yes, I did have the sweats earlier. Oh, and I had a popsicle as well. So I am a sweet. Yeah, I had a meal. So, but it's okay, Sam. You know I'm fine. You can talk on the phone. I'm all right. I'm not gonna get crazy over it. So yeah, but I'm almost done. And then I will have had a good chunk of this done today. So tomorrow, I'm planning on getting, maybe I can get it all done. Just depends on how I feel today. If I can get up and get more chunks done. But if you are a diabetic, do not do what I do. I'm not a doctor. I'm just a person with immune system issues that understand how her body works. Go get help if you get under 60. If your machine starts going off, get you some help. I'll probably be a lot better as soon as I lay down. I'll have my phone by me, so if anybody needs to check in or is worried, check in with me. It's fine. I'll have it by me. I'm just going to turn on the TV, curl up in the bed. Philip's watching YouTube on his phone, so he'll be in the room. It's all right. You can feel worried. It's all right. Diabetes is a scary thing. I'm not going to pretend like it's not. You know, a couple years ago, when I got the dreaded COVID, my A1C went from 6.2 to 12 in like a month. It's scary. Diabetes is scary. Not gonna lie. And it put me in ketosis, and they had to change all of my medicines around. And after that, it went back down just in a couple months. I went back down to 6, and they're like, wow, your body's weird. Yeah, it is. So COVID hurt this part of me as well. So yeah. But I've got my table. I have got my table, pardon me. I've got my table of goodies right here by the bed. Hi. So yeah. Let's make it to where you guys can see it. What I've done so far. Let me widen it out. But yes, if you guys want to get a hold of me, that's fine. And I can put information out there on the chat when I'm done with this lovely little surprise ta-da blood sugar thing. I can tell you guys when it goes back to normal. Yeah, this is it. So yeah, you can tell I just have a little bit, little hits and misses of the butterfly left. So yeah, this should be done tomorrow. And then I can move on. Let's see, can I make it even? There we go. I can make it even tighter here. There it is. So I am going to go. Let me see where my sugars are right now. Because I just had a big gulp of, they're 45. Okay. I'm going to go lay down and bring a whole bunch of this stuff over there a little closer to the bed. But I'll be all right, I promise. And if something happens, I will let you guys know. But I love you guys. Hugs and kisses. Bye.